Hi, everybody. This is Alan Fine, and I'm here with Andrea Cruz, who's the COO, the Chief Operating Officer for both Viva Cruises and Skilla Group, the parent company. Now, we're here because this is the inaugural. Actually, it started cruising a little before this, but we're here on the Viva 2, and we're going to show you this beautiful ship and more on Insider Travel Report. Andrea, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, and I hope you already enjoyed a little bit our beautiful ship.
I do. And the thing that I want to point out, and we're going to show them a lot of footage of the ship, is that it's well thought out, it's beautiful, and very comfortable.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, if you look around, it's a pretty modern style, and we try to combine also our traditional thoughts, because in a way it's still good what we did in the past, but to combine it actually also for the next years, what I always call for the next century, because we need to be prepared.
So let's talk about Skilla has been around since the 70s.
Yeah, actually, it's this year the 50th anniversary, so quite some time. Right. Yeah.
But now Viva is a young pup.
Yeah, it's let's say the young baby, the young child, 5 years old this year. So, and we are very proud, actually.
So let's talk about the fleet.
With Viva now we have 7 ships, and next year, because the Viva 3 is also around, so she will come next year in September. And then we will have 8 ships in total.
Well, now we're going to talk about the Viva 2, but let's get ahead of ourselves. Viva 3 is going to have improvements on 2, I assume?
Yeah, I mean, she will be more or less identical to Viva 2, because here we did already a lot of improvements. Also, if we look at the dining options, we have now 3 restaurants. So that will be completely identical to Viva 3. But so from the part, being sustainable and doing their little add-ons, there will be sure, some more improvements on that chapter.
But we're getting ahead. So let's talk about Viva 2. Now, let's start with classes of accommodation.
Yeah, I mean, with Viva 2, we actually at the beginning when we started also with Viva 5 years ago, my way, or what I always thought, is to actually create a product which is easy to understand. So, and I think that is something what we achieved completely. So, and also designing the cabins and having this whole structure here, why do we need 10 different categories? For what reason? So, and looking also at the needs of our guests, of our travelers, we said, okay, we do need a decent 2-berth cabin, because this is mainly actually what our guests are booking, also from an international perspective. And then we said, okay, and another issue are suites. So basically at the moment we only have 2 categories. So we have the 15 square meter 2-berth cabins and the 24 square meter suites, which, I mean, you saw it, tremendous windows, so it's all open, it's all bright, and I think this is our main angle, to create really something, because the ship also is only 135 meters long, but it seems longer, bigger, wider, due to the interior, to the colors, to the what we choose, the windows. The windows, actually, it's a big issue here, yes.
So let's talk about the rooms. They're comfy and they are functional. So I know that in my room, first of all, the balconies, you can open those windows. They're 3 partitions, so you have two-thirds is open, so the whole room becomes a balcony.
Absolutely, and this is also what we thought, because it's always the way, do you have an actual balcony, because this is also eating space. Yeah. Another thing, do you have connecting doors? It's another thing, it's eating space. So what we tried really to combine what you just said, because we have an espresso machine, we have the mini bar, daily refill. So basically we have a wonderful huge bathroom with rain showers. So all the, I think, little items which everyone loves to have.
You say rain shower, I say water park. Because you have the rain shower, then you have the side hand thing, and the controls are very simple. It is a great shower.
Just push the button. It's actually the shower.
The other thing is that it's tiled entirely.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's real quality. It's not any, how you call it, fake stuff. So we are. I mean, this is also one of our, let's say, main tools where we are really proud of. I mean, the material, what we are using, and how we are investing. And I think this is also why we are. I mean, also looking at our parent company, why we are so long in the market.
So that's what you really, a guest really wants. You want a good shower, comfortable bed, a view, and then after that you want public spaces. So let's talk about those.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if you look around, it's so spacious. Also, I mean, the possibilities what we have, the bar, the 3 dining options. I think for a river cruise ship, and if we all remember, you only have a certain space. You have a lot of possibilities. And I think also, I mean, next to the space, what we are really good at is really the culinary side, if it comes to that. So maybe not after 1 week of all the eating, but it's really important that the people that they can choose. And I think we really created that possibility.
Let's talk about that, because we're going to show them a lot of food.
Yes.
And so right behind us is downstairs, and we chose this spot for a reason, because you're looking at an innovation, really. The fact that we're looking at the dining room downstairs and the lounge upstairs, and it's an open ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, this is also something really new. I mean, this is our first ship in our fleet, which has really this open possibility. I mean, you see it all around us here. I mean, it's windows only, basically. And also with the main restaurant now, it gives a totally different atmosphere. Also, while you're dining and cruising, I mean, the view you have. And I think this is also part of, because I think the people really forgot, when you are cruising, when you're on the river, also to look to the left, to the side, and then you truly can enjoy what's happening there.
We were talking about culinary. So downstairs in the main restaurant, what do they serve? And let's talk about the 3 restaurants.
Yeah. In the main restaurant, the Riverside restaurant, we do international cuisine. But always a combination, also depending where we are cruising, because we really try to combine also local cuisine. For instance, yesterday when we all arrived in Vienna, we also had on our menu the Wiener Schnitzel. So, and also, I mean, looking at local cuisine is another point also of, sustainability, also to cook more on a seasonal level. So, and this is the main restaurant. Then we have the other restaurant, which we have on every Viva ship as well, is Viva's Bistro in the back of the ship. So then we also have, how you call it, a little bit more live cooking station. So, but this restaurant...
This is the bistro now, live.
Yes. Live.
It's also seafoody.
Yes, and this is really something new on our Viva ships, that we have there a dedicated theme, actually, which is now fish and seafood. And then our 3rd restaurant, which is really the newest dining option, because this is the first ship which has a 3rd restaurant. It's called The Moments. There, actually, we go a little bit deeper into this whole signature dish story with 5 courses and the, combining wines, and it's also a little bit more eating in slow motion. So take your time, at least 2 hours to enjoy. It's all about enjoying. So,
and then you also have gym and spa.
Very important, I think, if we have...
You're eating and you need...
Good food, yes. We have the gym and the spa possibility. We have treatment rooms, also massage and everything. So basically, even though due to limited space, you have everything what you need.
And I know you had a part in the decor. Let's talk about that, because it's light, and yet there's the touches of dark that they're not oppressive. They're just sophisticated.
Yeah.
I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, eventually you do. No, I mean, when we started also with the interior, it's of course we try to create it also something for Viva. So basically blue is our main color, as you eventually noticed. But we actually combine that also Viva 1 and all the other ships before, and also the upcoming Viva 3. The main color will be blue, which a touch of beige, and then we always add another color. But for us it's really important, as soon as you reach a Viva ship, that you know exactly you're on a Viva ship, because the previous ones was similar to that. So also if you look at the restaurant, the name, so that it's, that you can see everywhere our CI. So, and the decor actually what was chosen, it's happening all in-house. I think this is also a great aspect of our company, of our parent company, that we are so flexible. We have everything in-house, so there are no huge discussions because everyone actually understands their part. And this is why I would say it's such an excellent job and such a great team.
Now, you played a part in, I know the parent company is sustainability is important to them, and it trickles down to Viva. Let's talk about the touches of sustainability right here.
Yeah, we have, of course, slight touches now, and I think it's improving every single year, so most probably Viva 3 even will have more. We started on Viva 2, for instance, with solar panels, what we continued now on Viva 2, because we have 76 solar panels. Actually, what they can do, like the whole light system, what you see, actually, this can run through the solar panels. But let's face it, it's the same like when you have your house and your roof and you have solar panels on top. It all depends on the sun, on the weather. To run a whole ship only with the solar panels at this stage, this is not possible. Also to be honest and to tell the truth about that. Another issue is also regarding how you are cooking and what kind of food waste you are creating. So this is basically why we don't have any buffet, because due to buffet, actually, we reduce our waste roughly about 25%, which is quite a lot.
And you also, we all get water bottles, and there's water filling stations.
Yeah, every guest actually on embarkation day, so you have like this sustainable Viva water bottles in your cabin. And we have refill stations here, so we don't do any plastic bottles anymore, also for excursions. So I think everyone is running around with these water bottles. Actually, you might think that's not a lot, but imagine after one cruise, after 1 week, and drinking 4 or 5 per person each day, quite a lot of waste. So, yeah, these are little things which we implemented, and guests are noticing, and they just love it. It's just like this aspect. They look nice, but they do something good.
Let's get the travel advisor to understand the product. It is an all-inclusive product.
Correct. So all-inclusive product. So basically,
what does that mean here?
Yeah, it means quite a lot. So besides a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and high tea, what we offer, the whole bar menu, and I think you also saw that it's quite a lot. It's quite huge. This is all included. So, and every night, actually, it doesn't matter where you are dining in those 3 restaurants. You have always different wines. It's not only the house wine, it's only the wine actually which goes with the food. So I think also there you have a huge variety which are offered. So, and of course then the whole bar menu, also we try to look, more for also healthy stuff a little bit, not the whole time.
All-inclusive means also when you get to port, what happens?
Yeah, in every port we also include 1 excursion. So this is already included in the package for the US and Canadian market. And I think that is also a big plus if guests already know, in advance. Basically, I have a whole package. There's nothing I have to take care of.
I think the American travel advisors, they're starting to hear about Viva. Like, where did this come from? It's in the ether, and then it becomes more in their awareness. And so we're certainly trying to help with that. How can travel advisors learn more and become involved and maybe be trained on the product?
Yeah, we have a whole team now based in Fort Lauderdale around John Dennis. So, and we also have inside sales team there, national sales manager. So basically they're around in order to train, to do also fun trips. This is also something what I say, once everyone is on board and can enjoy the product, I think that's the best training. They
can get in contact by going to a website and a phone number?
Yes, absolutely correct. So it's vivacruises.com or 833 and then yes, Viva.
If you were to summarize the entire package of what you offer, you have a slogan?
Oh yeah, I think it's the best slogan ever. It's enjoy the moment, because I think it's all about moments, and a moment can mean, it's different for everyone. So basically, you can choose whether you had a great excursion today. It's a great moment. I don't know, you had a great conversation or a great dinner. So it's all about that. So we leave it really open. I think that is really the core message of Viva, because we are flexible. Actually, we can arrange everything for the traveler, but still the traveler has a certain flexibility. So it's also, everyone thinks a certain age. I mean, what kind of age or what kind of travelers you have. So I'm always thinking,
what is the guest? Let's talk about who the guest is.
The guest, it's actually now, it's an international traveler. It's from all over the world, because even though we're based in Germany, but we are not a German cruise line. So, and was also our idea from the very first moment. This is also why we call it Viva Cruises and Enjoy the Moment, why everything is already English speaking. So, and everyone is welcome. And I think also if we look at our average age, river cruising, we are actually quite young. It's at 60.4. But nevertheless, I don't like it so much to put it in boxes. I mean, who's the right person? Are you the right person when you're 40 or when you're 60? It's only how you feel. I mean, that's the only thing what matters. I mean, are you open? Do you want to travel? Do you want to connect with other nationalities? Things like that. And I think this is what Viva is, and I'm very proud that we are like that.
Thank you for bringing this to us.
Yeah, thank you very much, and enjoy the moment.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.